What's up? I have arisen from the dead for spooky season because it is my favourite time of year. Past few months have been a bit busy, which is why I haven't posted anything, but we are back for spooky season. So two of my closest friends, Hayley and Tay, at The Villainous Reads and at Tay's Dark Tales on Instagram, I'll link them down below, are hosting a Scream Queens readathon, which they do every year. I think this is the 3rd or 4th year running hosting it. And of course I'm joining in. You can get all the details for the readathon in their Instagrams, but they have 5 prompts and categories. So I thought I'd just go through my TBR of what I'm hoping to get through for the readathon. The first category is the group read. So they usually do a group read. So there's at least one book that everyone can share their thoughts on and we can discuss together, because there's no guarantee with the other prompts that you will pick the same book. And they've made a group chat with different chapters, so you don't have to spoil anyone, which I think is really good. So the group read is The September House by Carissa Orlando. I don't have it to physically show because I downloaded the Kindle edition, because I've mainly been trying to create a TBR of my physical TBR, but The September House is one I didn't already own. And I didn't want to wait for the delivery. I wanted it there so I could start when the readathon starts, which is the 8th. From what I'm aware, I think the September House, I think a couple moves into a new house and everything's fine. There's no worries. They're settling in. And then September hits and I think a lot of really creepy shit starts to happen. From what I've heard from other people who have read it, it seems to be highly enjoyed. I've only heard good things about it, so I'm very excited to get to it. The next prompt is read a book with cannibals or zombies, whatever the category fits. I've gone for The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. Very well-known story about Hannibal Lecter. I actually don't know very much about the story. I have never watched the film and I've never read the book. Because I've owned the book, I've been putting off watching the film because I want to read the book first. Once again, I've heard that this is amazing, so I'm hoping it will be a good one because it's the thickest book I've got to get through. But I'm hoping it will be great and I'm excited to finally get to this story. The next category is read a horror book with red on the cover. So I thought this would be a perfect time to read Broken Dolls by McKay Watson. I don't actually know what this one is about, but I did love McKay's first extreme horror novella, Them. So I'm really excited to get to it, and it's really good for a readathon because I can fly through this very quickly. And it'll be a nice little break. Also, this one's the only extreme horror on my TBR, so there's a nice bit of mix. The next category is translated horror, and I've gone for She's a Haunting by Trang Tang Tran. Very sorry if I said that wrong. I'm not quite sure if this is a translated horror. I kept Googling it to try and find out, and there's lots of things that say translated. But either way, I know this is a Vietnamese author, and like I said, I'm trying to go off my physical TBR, so I'm making it work either way. Also, this cover is stunning, and I've been meaning to get to this one for a long time, so I'm just going to go with this one. And then the last prompt is a witchy read, and I thought this would be the perfect time to go for The Royal Street Witch by Jenna Walker. This is actually Hayley's cousin, and it's her debut novel, I believe, which has only just been released not long ago. So I thought this was the perfect prompt to read it. And once again, look at the stunning cover. And love a witchy read. Excited to get to this one. Let me know any of the books you're excited to get to for spooky season, or any recommendations you may have for any of the categories. And hopefully you can join in on the readathon as well.